Hello, I'm Emily Barker. Welcome to a CFMEU news update. Shell refinery operators walked out of the Clyde refinery for the last time last week after production ceased at the site. The Clyde site will become a storage facility for imported refined oil. Refinery operator and CFMEU delegate Mark McGrath said it was an emotional day for operators.
End of manufacturing on this site, end of the refining industry in Western Sydney, with a huge loss of jobs in Western Sydney. The blokes are gutted. It's an absolute real bad day for us. The younger workers are all trying to find employment. They have to. It looks like a few of them will become, unfortunately, fly-out workers. It's not a real good life. A few of the people have got jobs, but not everyone, and that shows on the faces of the workers that have finished today.
CFMEU Energy Secretary Lorraine Usher told a parliamentary inquiry into the oil industry last week that the closure of both Shell and the Caltex refinery at Kurnell would leave New South Wales with no oil refining capacity and risk the state's fuel security. CFMEU National Secretary Michael O'Connor has condemned Qantas's decision to pull a series of in-flight advertisements promoting Australian jobs for the mining sector, stating this kind of censorship by Qantas speaks volumes about their war on Australian workers. The commercials, which had been scheduled to run for a week, promote the CFMEU's Let's Spread It Around campaign and highlight the fact that the benefits of the resources boom have been unevenly spread and that many Australians have tried and failed to get work in the sector despite an alleged skills shortage. Mr O'Connor said there is nothing remotely controversial about these commercials. On the contrary, they simply make a very clear case that there are two sides to the boom, something the overwhelming majority of Australians would agree with. For more information on the Let's Spread It Around campaign, go to the CFMEU website. With the release of the Royal Commission's recommendations on the Pike River coal mine disaster in New Zealand, the mother of one of the two Australians killed, Joanne Ufer, has told the Queensland Government not to cave in to the Queensland Resources Council's lobbying to weaken the role of the district's union check inspectors. In a meeting with Queensland Mines Minister Andrew Cripps in State Parliament, Ms Ufer said that if New Zealand had union check inspectors with the power to shut down mines if safety is at risk, then Pike River would not have happened and her son and the other 28 coal miners who lost their lives would still be here today. The meeting with Minister Cripps follows a letter sent to Premier Campbell Newman from Queensland District President Stephen Smythe recommending that legislative changes should be introduced in New Zealand to allow unions to appoint check inspectors to be able to stop production if there is a danger of serious harm. CFMEU Queensland Secretary Tim White said it was a positive step the government had given union and community concerns over coal mine safety a fair hearing and called on the mining industry to drop its campaign to deregulate safety in the Queensland industry. President of the CFMEU, Luke van der Meulen, has welcomed the news of a new training program in Stawell for former employees at Stawell Gold Mines. The program, which commenced last week, is designed to give participants the confidence and motivation to move on after experiencing the devastation of losing their jobs. Mr van der Meulen said all levels of government needed to shoulder their share of the responsibility and minimise the impact the mine's closure will have on its current employees and the city of Stawell. For more information on these stories, plus all the latest union news, please go to the CFMEU website.